All right.
Ooh, this is warm. This song is unlike a song that we've ever put out.
The idea for Hold Us Down started with the drums in the intro.
Opens with the drums, like...
I was walking around my house one day and we had a weekend off and I was just relaxing and this idea came into my head. A lot of times when you first get an idea, especially if you're tired, you kind of try to reject it and you're like, I don't really want to work on this. But I told myself, this could be a really good song. Like, you always got to work on it if it comes in your head.
I feel like right out on that first note, it puts you into this mindset.
So I went and I programmed the drums in the computer and just started playing this bass line of just single notes, like bam, bam, over and over. And super simple, which I liked, because sometimes I try to get complex with stuff, and I liked it being that open. It was just one note, And then I started just naturally singing this chorus. We know that you're never gonna hold us down. I finished the demo version. I took the song to Kyle. I said to him, I really think this is gonna be the first single. I showed him just like the bare bones demo, didn't even have all the parts yet. And he was like, yeah, that's good. And I think that started the whole process of new music. We got excited about it again because we were kind of in a cycle of just playing live shows, not really getting together to write anything. But this started that process, and then we really started getting excited about it.
There are a bunch of tracks on this song, but it's actually kind of a more minimalist approach that we took. The first verse and first chorus, it's got vocals, drums, bass, and then guitar sprinkled in as it goes. So I thought that was really cool to be able to strip it back sonically, because we're so used to, filling every space with sound.
It just became, what can we do to it to make it stand out a little bit? So using the guitar for some rhythmic stuff and having some heavier guitar in there too. That got me really excited.
In songs prior, we've kind of had, high parts that go into really low, solemn parts. And with this song, I feel like it drives a lot through most of it. And it's kind of like a song resume, because there are just a bunch of different things going on. And we really, with all the time we got to spend on the song, we got to hone in and really experiment with some stuff too.
It felt really cool because it's not the type of song that we would normally write. We got together, and that's usually when I feel like our songs start becoming what they actually end up being, is when we both get in a room together and we bounce ideas off of each other. And it can be anything, like something so silly, but sometimes we need the other person to be like, yeah, try that, to kind of give us the confidence. Once we got in a room together and started working on it, we started coming up with more percussion parts. The song is super drum driven, and that a lot of that has to do with us sitting together and Kyle being like, we need to add this, we should add this, and vice versa.
The drums are like all throughout the song. I feel like that's what drives it, is it's very percussive. And for instance, there's one part, we had a snare hit in there, and I was like, what if we change that to something around us? So I ran upstairs and turned on the faucet and made it to where the water was just dripping out of the faucet, and then recorded a couple of those, cut it up, and then used that as a snare. So it was really cool to be able to use things around you and make them an instrument.
Yeah, and then we just started working on it and coming up with some weird ideas. Like, there's an instrumental in the song that's kind of strange. sent the idea to Kyle, and he was like, I don't know.
Towards the end, Kane did this crazy weird guitar part. And it took me some convincing to realize that it was like, it actually should be like go into the song. Because it just fits perfectly into the song. It fits the whole vibe of it, that it's just like jumping from one place to the other, but it's all like a minimalist, cut and dry message, you know? And there were nights where I was just like, how did he think of that? What was he thinking? But it obviously worked out for the best.
The song kind of feels like a collection of songs in one. That's kind of how it worked. The chorus was already written, but then we got together, wrote some other parts together, then didn't work on it for a minute, and then wrote some more parts. So it seemed like every time we got together, we had new ideas for it.
It kind of tells this overarching story about creators and how they can kind of juggle the artist side versus the real life side, as some people call it.
I think it's a really important song for us, and I'm really happy with how it turned out.
It tells a really strong message of, you know, not being held down by other people telling you can't do stuff. I think it's a point that needs to be sent to anyone who needs to hear it.